By the end of this video, you will understand why mastering one single emotion will make you more money than finding the next Bitcoin, Nvidia, or gold mine. Everyone is looking for the golden ticket, but I'm going to show you why chasing those green candles is actually a mathematical guarantee of poverty. Let me show you the pattern, because this has happened before, multiple times, in multiple centuries. From the tulip mania of 1637 to the dot-com bubble of 2000, human biology has tricked the smartest people on Earth into becoming the dumb money at the exact wrong time. If you feel the urge to buy right now because everyone else is celebrating, stop. You are not investing. You are reacting. If you want to stop being the liquidity for Wall Street and start building a real empire, you need to rewire your brain before the next crash. Welcome to Ego and Empire. We explore the hidden mechanics of money and the thin line between genius and madness. Today, we uncover why the smartest man in history could calculate the stars but couldn't stop himself from losing everything. Let's go back to 1720. Sir Isaac Newton was arguably the smartest man who ever lived. He calculated the movement of planets. He defined gravity, a true genius. But in the world of money, he was just as biological as the rest of us. There was a stock called the South Sea Company. It was the Bitcoin or the Nvidia of its day. Everyone was talking about it. Newton bought early. He made a massive profit, doubling his money. Like a smart man, he sold. He took the win. He was safe. But then, something painful happened. The stock kept going up. He watched his friends, people far less intelligent than him, becoming frantically rich. They were buying mansions. They were celebrated as geniuses. Newton sat on the sidelines, and for months, the fear of missing out ate him alive. The pain of watching others succeed while you stand still is biologically identical to physical pain. Finally, he couldn't take it anymore. The madness took over. Isaac Newton bought back in, at the absolute top. He put his entire fortune into the market, convinced it would go up forever. Weeks later, the bubble burst. The smartest man in history lost everything. He famously wrote, "I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people." If it happened to him, do you think you are immune? Newton was a victim of biology, but today the trap is digital, and it is mathematically worse than 1720. Look at the data. In 2000, right before the dot-com crash, American households held 38% of their financial assets in stocks. It was considered insanity. Today, that number has hit 41.6%. The herd has never been this all-in human history, and the foundation is rotten. In 2025, the top 10 companies controlled nearly 40% of the entire S&P 500 index. The bridge is narrower than ever. And here is the kill shot. While retail investors pumped a record 53% more cash into the market this year, corporate insiders, the CEOs, the empire builders, were selling. The insider buy-sell ratio dropped to 0.29. They are selling to you. Right now. Why do we do this? Why is the urge to buy at the top stronger than the urge to buy at the bottom? It's not stupidity, it's survival. For 99% of human history, being part of the herd meant safety. If the tribe ran, you ran. If you stopped to analyze the data, you were eaten by a predator. This is called social proof. When you see gold hitting an all-time high, or your neighbor talking about crypto gains, your ancient brain receives a chemical signal. The tribe is feasting. Join them. Your brain floods with dopamine, not when you get the reward, but when you anticipate it. Buying the asset feels like safety. It feels like belonging. But in financial markets, the rules of the wild are reversed. In the market, the herd is not safety. The herd is liquidity. When the crowd arrives, the party is over. The crowd only buys when the price is high enough to make headlines. So, biologically, if an investment feels safe and exciting because everyone is doing it, it is likely a trap. So, how do you defeat millions of years of evolution? You have to become a contrarian. And let me tell you, it is not fun. It is lonely. The empire mindset means buying when there is blood in the streets. It means buying assets that are boring, hated, or ignored. While the crowd chases the all-time highs in tech or gold, the smart money is quietly rotating into the things nobody wants. Energy, commodities, real assets that have been crushed for years. They are buying cheap from the impatient. They are waiting for the inevitable cycle to turn. Isaac Newton lost his fortune because he couldn't handle the FOMO. He let his ego drive his portfolio. Don't let your biology dictate your bank account. Step back, look for the quiet assets, and let the herd run off the cliff without you. The market is simply a mechanism for transferring wealth from the impatient to the patient, from the emotional to the disciplined. If you want to understand where the smart money is moving next, into assets that are currently hated and cheap, make sure you subscribe.